Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I've got something spine-tingling for you. A countdown of 5 real thrift store horror stories that will make you think twice before you step into your next secondhand shop. If you're a fan of scary stories, horror tales, and everything creepy, hit that subscribe button and make sure to click the bell so you don't miss out on any new uploads. Our first story comes from a thrifter who couldn't resist a vintage doll staring at her from a dusty shelf. As soon as she brought it home, she noticed strange things. At night, she'd hear soft whispers and find the doll in different places. Her dog, who usually loved stuffed toys, refused to go near it and would growl whenever it was around. After nights of creepy occurrences, she finally decided to return it. But when she went back to the store, the clerk swore they'd never stocked any dolls. Was it a haunted thrift shop item? Or was it just a series of coincidences? Either way, it's enough to make you think twice about bringing secondhand treasures into your home. Story 2. In our next tale, a young man found a beautiful antique music box in a thrift shop for just a few dollars. He bought it as a quirky addition to his apartment, but soon he started hearing it play on its own in the dead of night. Even after removing the key, he'd wake up to its eerie, tinny song echoing through the dark. It got worse each night until he threw it out. He thought that would solve it, but the next day he found it back on his dresser. Finally, he returned it to the thrift shop, but when he walked out of the store, he heard the faint sound of the music box coming from his car. Was it cursed? We'll never know. Story 3. Next up is the chilling story of a woman who scored a beautiful, vintage mirror for her bedroom. But soon after she hung it up, she started experiencing strange nightmares and feeling like someone was watching her. One night, she swore she saw a figure in the reflection, standing right behind her. She turned around, but no one was there. As the nightmares continued, she finally reached out to a paranormal investigator, who told her that mirrors can sometimes trap energy, even spirits. She returned the mirror to the thrift store, but to this day, she wonders if the mirror really held something or someone. Story 4. This story involves a cozy thrift shop sweater with a ghostly twist. A young woman found a unique sweater she absolutely loved and bought it on the spot. But from the day she brought it home, she felt a cold, eerie presence whenever she wore it. She even started having vivid dreams of an older woman she'd never met. It wasn't until her friend borrowed the sweater and had the exact same dreams that they realized something might be wrong. When she took it back to the thrift shop, the clerk casually mentioned that the sweater had belonged to a woman who passed away, and some customers believed she was still attached to it. Story 5. Our final story is about a thrift store find that was a little too mysterious. A man found an old, locked box and decided to buy it on impulse, thinking it would be a fun project to open it. But after bringing it home, he started hearing tapping sounds and scratching coming from inside. When he finally managed to open it, all he found was a small, strange stone. After that, he began experiencing terrifying dreams of being trapped, surrounded by darkness. He got rid of the box, but the nightmares didn't stop for months. To this day, he wonders if he released something by opening that box,